Hello, Internet acquaintances. My name is Rich Bernier. You have stumbled, perhaps drunkenly stumbled, upon my YouTube channel. I've said this before. I'm waiting to get some updated equipment before I can start posting videos more regularly. But of course, the problem with that is whenever I have the money for new equipment, I end up spending it on toys. But that's okay because I did not want to wait for a fancy high-definition camera or green screen. Why wait when you have your daughter's hand-me-down iPod Touch? The reason I wanted to get this video rushed out is because today I found the Walgreens, with an asterisk, exclusive Star Wars The Black Series C-3PO. This is a Walgreens exclusive. I'm not sure it has been released yet. However, in Canada, we do not have Walgreens. However, we do have EB Games, which is like GameStop, but even more horribly overpriced. And they did have, they are carrying this exclusive, so that is pretty cool. EB Games in Canada has carried some of the other Hasbro Marvel Legends exclusives that were our Walgreens exclusives, I should say. So I was very excited to find this guy. Now, there is a regular non-exclusive C-3PO that's being released by the Black Series. However, he has the red arm, so it's a Force Awakens C-3PO. A lot of people complain about Hasbro. I try not to be a complainer. However, I will say I think it is kind of a little bit ridiculous that a very sought-after character like C-3PO, the classic version of C-3PO without the red arm, is the exclusive. What they should have done is obviously it should have just came with a red arm so that you could switch them out. And Hasbro, I gladly would have bought two of them. However, with that little bit of complaining aside, let's take a look at the figure. It's good. It's not great. It's not vac metallized, which bothers people. However, Hasbro has said they can't really do vac metallization to give it a really shiny coat. I'll take their word for it. So they have done it in a gold paint, which does have a bit of a shine to it. Again, this is the classic C-3PO. The articulation. The articulation is pretty good. You have pretty good waist articulation. Head's on a ball joint. The hands are on a hinge and can rotate. There's thigh swivels. A single jointed knees, which makes sense because of the design of the character. However, the arms, they don't bend at the elbow. It's all one piece. Now, the reason for that are these pistons, and I kind of understand it would not have been easy to give this articulation with those pistons. So we've lost that articulation point, but that's sort of one more reason where I'm like, I really wish this just came for red arm. But anyway, I digress. It's still a good figure, and it is a completely new mold, and it's not a mold they're going to be able to reuse easily. I suppose, you could make a Death Star droid. You could make Forlom or Zuckuss, whichever you like to call him. But that's pretty much it. Oh, by the way, here's the box. There's no number on the side because this is an exclusive. But otherwise, it's the exact same Black Series packaging. And again, when you see the regular release of C-3PO, it will be in similar packaging, except it'll have the red arm and it will have a number. For comparison's sake, here is Black Series Luke Skywalker. Luke looks to be a little taller than C-3PO. I can't say that's accurate. I think this figure is a little bit small, but don't quote me on that. And here he is with the Black Series R2-D2. And I know that R2-D2 is a little smaller than it should be, but it does scale well with this C-3PO. And here is, for another comparison, the Rebeltech C-3PO, which I bought because I got tired of waiting for Hasbro's. The Rebeltech is a superior figure. However, it costs a lot more than the Black Series figure. So it should be better. Although I think I actually prefer the head sculpt on the Black Series. And they both have a very similar gold paint that gives it almost a bit of a shine. Not as good as if it was vac metallized, but still pretty good. The articulation is also better on the Rebeltech C-3PO. But like I said, it costs more. So for the budget for this C-3PO, it's a good figure. I wish they could have had a little bit more arm articulation, and obviously this shouldn't be the exclusive. They should have had one C-3PO that came with a red arm and a gold arm that were interchangeable, because otherwise there's not a lot of accessories. But still, I'm still very excited to have found this. If you live in Canada, you get free health care, and you can also look for this figure. It is in EB Game stores now. If you are in America, this will be a Walgreens exclusive. I do not believe it's out. But, you know, feel free to come to Canada to either escape your election results or to find this C-3PO early. Okay, guys, I really appreciate you watching. If you have enjoyed this video, or at least didn't hate it, please give it a like. Feel free to share, and I will see you later. See ya!